Hi and welcome. Thank you for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build out, price, and option a 2018 Mercedes AMG E63 S. It's also 4Matic, which means it has four-wheel drive. They just don't put it up there in the title. What's new for 2018? Well, if you're not familiar, the E-Class just recently went through a full redesign, either last year or the year before. And when they do a redesign, normally the top tier car, in this case the E63, it goes away. It takes like a year off while they get it all prepared, and it normally comes out. So for 2018, the E63 S is all new. Okay, and they've changed it. Before it was called the E63 AMG. Now it's called the AMG E63 S. It packs more power, more torque from a new turbocharged V8 engine that's also, Mercedes claims, more efficient. Okay, so if you've been watching any of my channel, then you know that I also did a Cadillac CTS-V build, and I was talking about the cost difference between a CTS-V and, in this case, a Mercedes AMG E63, also the BMW M5. I said, well, for the Cadillac, even though it's still very expensive, it would still cost you significantly more money to build a Mercedes than it would the Cadillac. So I said I was going to do this video, and so now we're going to jump right into this video. So let's get into the build. We can see it's got 603 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds, 4-liter V8, because if I remember correctly, the outgoing engine, well, it was bigger. It was like a 5.5 liter or 5-liter V8. It was a different size engine. They've gone with a smaller engine, smaller displacement to, save on fuel and do all those things, all the standards they need to meet, but yet they're still able to eke out more horsepower. We can see what the interior looks like, or I'm sorry, the exterior. If we scroll over here, we can get a cool shot of the interior, and it looks like a very nice place to be. In the Cadillac video, I meant you had to pay extra to get chrome pedals, and I said, hey, in a Mercedes, they already come there, and there they are, sure enough, the chrome alloy pedals, and they're very sporty. All right, let's move on. So let's hit build, and we're going to go and we're going to build this thing out. Now, we've got several options we've got to go through. We've got exterior, interior, entertainment and convenience, performance and safety, and then service and care. I always normally kind of gloss over that because that's to taste if you're going to pop the extra money to get those all-inclusive care packages where you don't have to spend any money to get your car serviced for X amount of years or whatever. So here we are. We haven't done anything to the car yet. It's $105,000. You've got to watch the Cadillac build, and so you can see how much that one was. There'll be a link to the description, or a link to that video below in the description. So that's going to be interesting. I'll tell you about it. Let's see. Colors. Well, we won't do the Piedmont green. I know that much. And I'm not really a fan of the blues. I've seen one of these in red. It's not very attractive. We could probably skip the Dakota brown. I normally like the grays, whites, and blacks. For this car, I think I'm going to leave it black. So we've got this black here, and then we also have obsidian black. Obsidian black is going to have a little more, well, metallic flake in it. So it's going to be a little more sparkly, which is cool, but I've already had a Mercedes with obsidian black. So I'm going to do the flat black. And you know what? I think when that when that's polished and super clean and shiny, I think it looks way better than metallic, actually. So we're going to leave it black. It's a no-cost option. We've got 5 wheels to choose from here. Looks like standard is this 20-inch AMG twin 5-spoke wheel with gray accents. Then we've got basically the same thing, but it's a matte gray accent. And then this one's with black accents. And then we've got, this one's a little bit different looking. It's cross forged. Let's click on that. That looks okay. I'm not really a fan of that. Let's see what the, and then of course they're in black as well, Now, in a previous video, I was just talking about how I'm not really a fan of black wheels, but every now and again they work and they look really, really good on a car. And in the case of this car being flat black and being all black like that, I think these black wheels are going to absolutely work. They're going to absolutely work. So we're going to go with that. That was a $1,700 option to grab those wheels. And then we got the AMG Advanced Lighting Package for $1,500. What does it include? LED intelligent light system headlamps and adaptive high beam assist for $1,500. I'm all about that because that's safety. That's safety and performance. $1,500. We're going to grab it. The panorama roof. Myself personally, I never even opened my roof. But I guess it's nice to have it when you want it. And then on the resale side of things, when you go to move the car on, if you're in the market for this car, obviously the value is going to be higher just by having more options on it. So we're going to grab the panoramic roof. The night vision package. Now, let's talk about what that is. So if we come this way, we can see a little chrome here and a little chrome down here on the rocker panel. And if we slide this over, all that becomes black. That's the night vision package for $750. Okay. Now they also offer another one. Where is it at? The carbon fiber package. Same deal. It still blacks out those same spots, but instead of it just being like a shiny black, well, for lack of a better term, plastic looking material, it's carbon fiber material, which is why the cost difference is as such. So I'm a real big fan of carbon fiber. I put carbon fiber on the Cadillac. We're definitely going to put carbon fiber on this Mercedes because it just looks menacing and all black. All right, so now they have a AMG carbon fiber package too. Well, let's see what that includes. Furthering the rich heritage, the side mirror housings and the rear spoiler are crafted from genuine carbon fiber. So we got the spoiler and the side mirrors. Yes, please. I'm all in. Awesome. Deletion of deck lid badges. No, I could just get a heat gun and do that. Illuminated star. Here's the deal. I always loved the illuminated star on Mercedes, but this is the thing. As soon as you start getting some of the higher end package options for the Mercedes, you'd have to remove this star anyway. So the only way that you can actually get this star is to not really get any of the packages. And when we get over to packages, I'll point that stuff out to you. But it all has to do with the whole Distronic and the lane and the when it does the cruise control and all that other stuff, because I guess all that stuff lives up here, and so this can't be there if that stuff's there. So we're not going to get that. We're going to not do any of the deletion stuff. I think the chrome door handle inserts are cool. But, I mean, for this car being all black, maybe we'll just leave it. But the thing is like fingernails start to scratch the paint right under there. And I just think it's a nice look. And it's just a little splash. Well, there is a little chrome on the car already because you have the chrome that's around the windows. You've got a little bit of chrome on the door. So, maybe we'll skip that. We won't worry about the door handles. I don't know if that fits with the black menacing look that we're going for this car. We will do those LED projector lights. So basically when you open the door, there's a light at the bottom of the door that flashes this the logo, and I think that's cool. It is just $200. And any of this stuff like this, and maybe even the carbon fiber, some of these accessories, you could probably get at the dealer at the service department. Surely the door handles and the logo projectors. I don't know if they do the carbon fiber stuff at the dealer, but surely some of this other stuff. And we got these accessories down here. We're going to skip over that stuff. The little wheel hub inserts and things like that. That's all nice stuff, but it's stuff you could just pick up at the dealer, and it's not going to really affect the overall cost of this build. So let's move on to the interior. All right, so it's given us a panoramic view of the interior. Nice place to be. I don't know how I feel about how they're doing this new thing on their website. I mean, it kind of looks cool, but I used to like the more realistic version they did before. But, still very nice. We get a good look at the car and the panoramic roof we ordered. Got some stuff going on up here. You got the huge dual 12 point something inch screens, same as the S Class. So really, really nice. Let's go ahead and scroll down. We can see we're at 113,945 right now. And so interior, well, here's what I do know. I know that we're going to, well, let's see. You know what? Let's take a look at this beige interior. Normally I stay away from beige, and normally I was going to say give me the black, and we're going to stick with the all black, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if this has dark rugs, this might be attractive. Let's take a look. It's a little light. I think for our all black car, I just wanted to give it an opportunity to show itself. But no, we'll stick with the black. They're keeping it real simple too, aren't they? We got 3 colors to choose from. As far as the trim, you know I'm going with the carbon fiber. I mean, come on. So all of that became carbon fiber all through here, and I'm sure the door panels back there as well, and that's probably, I don't know if they do anything here. That kind of looks black piano-ish a little bit. Okay, so I guess we could zoom in, but we won't worry about that. All right, what's down here? Options, the warmth and comfort package. Rapid heating feature for the front seats, heated front armrests, and upper door panels. Well, if it's that cold outside, you probably have a jacket on, and so your arm won't even feel the armrest. So I think we could skip that. I think it's a little gimmicky. I mean, the front seat thing might be cool, but I'm sure if we just do the standard heated seats, it's probably fine. For the $1,000, we can find somewhere else to put that $1,000 into this car, surely. The AMG Napa Leather Performance Steering Wheel, no cost option, sold. AMG Performance Front Seats. Okay, well, these look kind of similar to the Cadillac CTS-V seats, very sporty. I went with those seats on that car, and I'm going to go with these high-performance seats on this car. They look even more racy and even more deeply bolstered, but fun. All right, so we're going to grab those seats as well. Black seat belts in place of silver. Yeah, I think so. I mean, the silver's all right, but maybe all black. The Dynamica headliner. Okay, I don't know if that's kind of like a faux suede type of thing. That's what I would think. That's probably very attractive. Let's grab that headliner. I'm going to save this build, by the way. We're going to take a look at this in a second. I'm going to save this build, by the way, and have a link to the PDF, because you can save the PDF. So I'm going to have a link to the PDF in the description below, so that way if you're in the market for this car, or you just want to get a closer look at it and go over everything, you can download that PDF. So it says here, if we want that headliner, then we must also add the AMG premium package for the AMG Performance seats. AMG Performance front seats, blind spot, we'll take it, $3,600. So it said one of the two, and by default it's given us this package by default, which is this one up here. We can choose this one if we wanted it, but it's given us the top one, and we'll go with it. All right, so make changes. We'll take that. Mercedes is really famous for that. A lot of times you got to add something else if you want it. It's the same thing with that illuminated star in the front. You know, you got to give to get. So they have the cabin fragrances. I think that's kind of nice. We're going to go ahead and get the cabin fragrances for $130. It's cheap. I think we've gone through everything. Let's move over to entertainment and convenience. Okay, what do we got here? The sun protection package, double sun visors, rear side window sunshades. Yeah, we'll take that. Air balance package, power rear window sunshade, air balance cabin fragrance system. Okay, so I guess if I select this, it's going to remove the, okay, I guess that was just the bottles of atomizer. Okay, so we've got the package for those bottles that we purchased. All right. And this selected for us automatically. We have the performance front seats. We got the active blind spot assist, active brake assist with cross traffic function. Lot of stuff here. Lot of stuff. Heads up display. Oh, awesome. Awesome. You know, Mercedes has been offering heads up display for a few years now, and I have yet to actually see a car equipped with it. So that's awesome. Definitely a score. Now, what's this package? I guess that's the same thing, and it gave us this one. That's fine. That works. Looks like it's the same stuff anyway, basically. Let's move on. Let's go down, make sure there's none. Well, there's a few more things. So we did the sun visors, the 3-zone automatic climate control, so that would be for the back seats, so your passengers also can control the climate. I'm going to get this. It's only $760, but I got to tell you, back in the last year that I remember an E-Class Mercedes having controls, heating and cooling controls for the backseat occupants was in 2009, and I haven't seen that since. So that's great that they brought this back and we can get that. Heated rear seats, yeah, they probably want that too, right? They probably want that as well if it's that cold outside. Got to get the Burmester high-end surround sound system. The active multi-contour front seats with massage. Now, let me see. Now, does this do it? Yeah. The bolsters automatically inflate, right? They automatically inflate, so when you're cornering, the opposite side will inflate, so you're not sliding across the across your seat. And now that was a feature that for a long time you just only saw in an S-Class, but they have it in the E-Class. They've had it in the E-Class for a while. It's just not many people get it. So, to get those seats, what do we have to do? We must also have to add what? They're going to give us the rapid heating front seats. Okay, fine. That works. That works. We'll take that. That's already included. We're sorry if you're selecting active your massage. You would think, okay, got it. Got it. All right, so let's move on. So it didn't select that. We have to go back. This will require an additional change. We need to select one rapid heating feature for front seats. So we've got to go over and find that. Where is that? Is that down here? It is not. Is that over here in interior? Let's skip back and take a look really fast because we can't get those. There it is right there. So I guess we're going to own that warmth and comfort package one way or the other. But now they want to remove those seats. So where is the standalone version of the rapid? There it is for the front seats. Boom. All right. So to do that, so they want to okay, so here's the bottom line. If we want those seats, you can't get the rapid heating feature and you can't get the multi-contour seats. That's the deal. That's the deal. There should be an easier way to let you know that, but that's the deal. All right? It just took a few minutes to figure it out. We cannot get that with those seats. They just don't make it. The acoustic comfort package for $1,100, I think it's like thicker glass, more sound deadening, stuff like that to make your car even more of a rolling isolation chamber. So for $1,100, hey, I'm in on that. What else? Soft closed doors, in on that. Household outlet, you know what? There might be a time you need that. I've never needed one yet, but it doesn't hurt. The American car companies seem to do it all the time. And they just throw it in there. We'll have one too. The comfort box. This is something that you can pick up at the dealer in this at the parts counter. But I think the comfort box is cool because if you only have a few items that you're transporting, you don't want them sliding all over the trunk. So that's the whole purpose of the comfort box. All right. So key standard features. I'll just kind of let you gloss this, so you could always pause the video if you want to read those in detail. Here's some more accessories. We're going to skip all of that stuff. Okay, we're going to skip all that. We're sitting at $133,000 for this Mercedes. I remember in 2013 when I really wanted one, and I used to build them out on the website, and they were about $105,000. So they have taken a huge jump. All right, so we've done entertainment and convenience. Let's move on to performance and safety. And that's really about it because service and care, we don't even mess with that. AMG carbon fiber engine cover. Yep, we did it on the Cadillac. We'll do it on this. The performance exhaust. Well, I thought this was the performance car. But yeah, give me the exhaust because I love the sound of a performance car. We are not going to do the ceramic brakes. They're $9,000. You don't need ceramic brakes unless you're on the racetrack. You can't even put sufficient heat into the brakes to make them perform at their optimal. There's been many videos and tests done showing regular steel brakes against the carbon ceramic on the street, and the steel brakes perform just as well, if not better. So unless you're going to take this $140,000, almost $150,000 car to the track, which how many percentage of people are doing that buy these? Almost nil, except that YouTube crowd, right? Other than that, you don't need to mess with that unless you just want everything. The wheel locks will do, the rear side impact airbags. It's cheap to maybe save somebody's life, right? So that's great. We're into that. I think we're all done. Let's just go take a look at service and care real quick. So yeah, this is their star service, blah, 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 blah. You know, depending on how you want to set it up, what things you want. Embrace, which is part of their apps and stuff like that, concierge services. These are all things that you can pick and choose on your own. So let's move on to summary. All right. So we're all into this thing for $136,880. We started off at about $1.06, somewhere around there, $1.05, $1.06. Will it tell us? MSRP was $104.4. All right, and then in exterior packages, we've got $8,500 in upgrades. In the interior, just over $7,000. We've got more than $12,000 on entertainment and convenience features. That high-end Burmester sound system certainly put a dent in that. The performance and safety, $3,500, and then the transportation charge is $995. So out the door to put this car in your garage will cost you almost, and we haven't even factored in taxes, but will cost you almost $137,000. It's a gorgeous car. It's a gorgeous car. Now, what I really want to know is I really would love for you to go take a look at that Cadillac video and then weigh in. And let me know which one you think is better. What car would you get and why? Because I can tell you that the Cadillac is significantly cheaper and the performance is certainly there. Now, it's a whole different look, and they each have their own way of getting about to the same result. But this AMG is a beautiful car. It's a really, really beautiful car. Very, very expensive, but wonderful. So thank you if you've made it this far. I appreciate it. If you found this video either helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like it. Share it if you think that you know somebody who might be interested. And subscribe to the channel yourself, because I'm going to be doing a lot more videos like this because I just love it and it's fun. All right, so leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on. I love the engagement. All right, thank you.